episode of NookTalks straight from iGB Live Day 2. I have with me Mr. Michael Caselli. Michael, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Michael Caselli. I'm the chairman of Clarion Gaming, and it is our super pleasure to welcome everyone here to iGB Live. And of course, everyone's always welcome to ICE as well. So to bring all our friends together, bring the whole industry together is kind of what we do, and I'm having a great time doing it.
Michael, so you are the founder of iGB. You founded back in the days. Can you please walk us through the journey? Like, what was the idea behind? What was the magazine? Just please overview of your journey.
Absolutely. So we started out with the magazine, of course, and the magazine became the voice of the industry. We took it very seriously.
Cheer off this side.
Now you're asking. I'm gonna have to guess. You know what? I have to get back on you on that. It is prior to 2013 when I think we started the shows. Must have been 09, 07, somewhere around there. Way back in the day. But my personal journey started before that in 97 when I launched Online Casino.
2 years old.
When you were 2 years old, I launched Online Casino News, and that's kind of when I got into gaming. Back then, there were only a few hundred people in the whole industry. So we would go to conferences and hang out together, and everyone knew everyone. And then when it became a little bit bigger and a little bit more complex to run a gaming business, we decided to launch the magazine.
And the online or offline, what kind of magazine?
Now we've launched a print magazine.
Oh, okay.
And so we launched the iGaming Business Magazine, and we really had great executive networks and things like that reading it. So we thought, we should really try to get some people together. So then we had the idea of going into the conferencing space. Now back then, you didn't have one conference that was for affiliates and operators and suppliers. We had different little conferences where everything was fragmented. And we thought, this doesn't make any sense. We should get the entire vertical integration of the entire space, put them all in one room, and let business just happen. And that's what we want to do. That's our objective. And then that became iGB. So we initially called it the Super Show. Why was it a Super Show? Because it was the first show to have everything. So Super Show it was a working title, just made sense. And it was the Super Show for a while. And then iGB Live happened because we had the magazine, everyone knew the magazine, and we wanted to bring the magazine's live experience to everyone.
What were the experience of these magazines? Was it just the UK or you were talking?
Oh no, the whole world.
Our whole world.
If you were an operator, you could order the magazine and you'd receive it. Now, of course, most of our stuff is on digital because that's the way the world's on, which is great. It's better for the environment. But we still do produce the magazine. And most of our consumers are now, going online, going to our site and interacting with us digitally.
A lot of viewers won't even know about the magazine because iGB show is now just too big. It speaks volume. So it's more about the show now, lesser about the magazine. But yeah, I mean, it's an incredible story how you started just a magazine and turned out to be such a successful show wherein companies are coming, doing business, giving opportunities. So that speaks volume about the work that you've done.
Thank you. The journey kind of started out when we were just a small company. We grew bigger and bigger and bigger and eventually sold to Clarion. And then we had ICE as an asset and we had iGB as an asset. And I think they've just really helped each other get bigger and bigger and bigger. So we brought in the iGaming expertise to ICE, and ICE brought us a whole world of clan base and everything else too. And it just allowed the whole industry to kind of come together in a different way because now we had shows that were specific for sectors, but still completely vertically integrated. And I think that made both of the shows stronger.
Yeah, because the January show is about the mix of ICE and iGB. It's the perfect match because you've got the offline segment, you've got the B2B, you've got the affiliate, everything just in one place.
The amazing thing about the land-based sectors, everyone's going digital anyway. So that sector's naturally migrating more toward the iGB space. So it's been kind of a really cool journey. We happen to be in the right place at the right time a little bit. We probably made a couple of good moves. I'd like to think we did. And it kind of all worked out because it seems like everyone here is transacting, doing business. Everyone seems to be happy. The show floor is super busy. So I think we're trying to make everyone money. And I also like doing that.
Of course, the consistent hard work that you guys have done over the course of years is something that has added a super value in a lot of businesses out here.
I like to think so. And that was part of our objective. We want to make sure the industry was legitimate and that we're all going in the same direction. Because in the beginning, it was like, people were going in different directions and had different ideas of what the industry should be. And we thought by getting everyone together, we could kind of harmonize that and go in a really safe direction with regulation, get everyone on side to do the right thing. And it's worked out. So now the global industry is really well respected.
So what's the next direction or the vision of ICE and iGB together and this show solely? Because this year was a big year for you guys because you moved both the shows. And what's the next direction from here?
Well, we're gonna keep the shows where they are for a while. So we have Barcelona for the next few years for sure. We plan on staying there with ICE. And then we have London, which is just an amazing hub for iGaming anyway. So we brought this show to London, and I'm loving it. Amsterdam was great, and it was a lovely city to visit.
Amsterdam needs a show.
Yeah, well, Amsterdam, someone should definitely do a show in Amsterdam. But Amsterdam was a great city to do a show in. But the reality is in London, you've got a much bigger community. So people can pop in from the office. The companies are all here anyway. It's a really easy hub to get to from anywhere in Europe. So London makes a lot of sense for us to have iGB here.
Amazing. Just one last question, Michael. Not about iGB, not about ICE, just about you.
Okay.
You started from a magazine, put up great show. What motivates you? What keeps on going?
Gosh, that is a great question. I've only done iGaming in my whole career. I've never really done anything else. So I just love the business, and I guess I feel like a commitment to the people in the business to try to help everyone do a little bit better year on year. And I guess that's what motivates me. So when I walk around here and I see all these booths and I see everyone doing business and just like having a great time, I think it's all worth it. I'm achieving. I can watch myself achieving what I wanted to by making everyone money, making industry grow, providing some kind of a culture and best practice framework for the industry. And it's enough to keep me motivated for sure.
Every time you come in here, you make the show bigger, and that's what is the fuel for you, I believe.
It is fun, actually. It is fun. It is fun to see it grow and grow and grow. To see this show grow from a little baby show that we did in Prague to eventually going over to Dublin, to eventually going over to Amsterdam, and now be here at Excel. It's a pretty cool achievement.
Yeah, I mean, super proud of you, Michael. It's a great pleasure to have you. Thanks for your time.